Hot diggity dog. Enervate. Let's let
Enervating.
the homie in the call. What is good?
Yo, what's up?
How's it going?
Hanging out, another day in paradise. How are y'all?
We're just chilling. We just listened to No Way Out, and we had to find a way to get you in the call ASAP to talk about it. So,
Oh yeah.
for the folks that don't know, do you want to say what's up, your name, and what you do in the band?
Yeah, my name is Lan. I do vocals for Enervate out of Milwaukee.
Yeah. Jack was saying maybe the hardest band in Wisconsin right now.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, that's my opinion, but yeah.
That's a big compliment. I appreciate that.
No, I mean, especially like with the track that we listened to, I think maybe I'm wrong. I've heard other people compare it to like Trapped Under Ice. Would you say it's very Trapped Under Ice influence with this particular track? Because like I hear it like profoundly in a good way.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard that a lot too. I think for us, when it comes to writing, we just try to be as like sort of groovy as possible and like have a little bit of different swagger to us. But yeah, I could definitely see that comparison.
Okay, well, cool. Yeah, no, and honestly, like I'm here for the groove. I love that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We were talking before you jumped on about how, obviously Enervate was one of the daily openers for LDB Fest that just happened. And I was listening to the Hardlore recap of that fest, and Colin just singing your praises so much. So, as someone who's been in many bands, obviously having a ton of influence, but also Hardlore being a very crucial show and flagship place to talk about the core. How was that for you hearing that, or I don't know if you're a podcast guy or if people were sending that to you, but what was your reaction when he was singing your guys' praises so much?
To be honest, I wasn't expecting it, but it's like really crazy to get that sort of praise and those sorts of compliments out of, somebody that you enjoyed listening to, like another musician that you just enjoy listening to, and also seeing live, it just really means a lot to me, to sort of get that praise. It was awesome.
Very much so.
And shout out to Hardlore.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of connections between Canada and Milwaukee. I got to see Enervate Rocket for Hold Your Ground this past year. And, as far as this new release is concerned, it's coming out on Restricted Airways. So, another little Canadian Milwaukee connection there. Is there anything, that you can say as far as the Milwaukee scene and how that's unique when it comes to just other scenes within the US itself? Are there any things that, like, obviously it's like a bit of like an underdog scene, but Jack and I both agree that Milwaukee is having a bit of a moment right now in your guys' own way?
Yeah, I mean, I think it really just sort of speaks of like the Midwest in general, like Milwaukee is one of those places to where like we're so close to Chicago, we're so close to like Minneapolis and other places all throughout the Midwest, to where like Milwaukee scene in general is just like, it's not just Milwaukee, it's Chicago, it's Minneapolis, it's Springfield, it's like really everywhere that sort of comes together to sort of be a part of Milwaukee. So like, though it's labeled Milwaukee, it's actually just like, it's just the Midwest. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah. Jack, do you have any other questions?
Yeah.
Sorry, I slammed my finger in the doorway of a car today, so I've been like icing this and a little bit out of body. So
I'm have an out of body experience. Yeah. I would just I'm just curious to see like what's in the future, like with the band and everything, because when I caught on to y'all, the demo had come out during the pandemic. I think it was in the spring. So like, what were your expectations then of what Enervate was supposed to be, and how do you think it's going to end up being now that you've kind of got like a lot more exposure through like LDB and through like just being mentioned on podcasts and stuff? Like, I like to see like what you thought in the pandemic versus what you're thinking now for the future of the band.
To be honest, when we first came out and the pandemic just all of a sudden hit before we could even play our first show, I was definitely a little bit bummed, but also at the same time, I think it gave us a little bit of time to like focus on ourselves and our writing and just like trying to, I guess, sort of tweak and fine tune our sound. So to be honest, in hindsight, it ended up sort of being, a blessing in that way that we sort of had that time to hang out and write and, just try to put together cool shit.
Yeah.
In terms of like what's out there for the future, to be honest, I have no idea. Honestly, just playing shows and having as much fun as possible. LDB was a ridiculous experience. Same thing with Hold Your Ground. I'm super grateful that we got to do, both of those things. I'm really happy that, people rock with it and are enjoying it. But yeah, just looking out towards, what we will do in the future. To be honest, I have no clue. I hope a full length is somewhere out there in the future. And to be honest, just having fun playing shows.
You really can't go wrong with that. That's like the best answer, because like as long as you're having fun, that's like the whole premise of it all. And my only request to add to that, hopefully you can make it to the East Coast. I'm trying to see that so I don't have to drive all the way out to Milwaukee or somewhere in the Midwest.
Yeah, that might be coming together sometime soon. I really enjoy the fact that people just have fun. I like sets being more like a party than anything else. So hopefully we get to party out on the East Coast.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Are you guys planning on doing a record release show or any kind of thing like that for this?
Yeah, we should be doing a record release show. I'm not sure yet, in terms of dates and whatnot, but that's something that we definitely are working on.
Cool. Yeah. Before I let you go, buddy, do you got a bev to check? That's a big part of this show, so I can't let you go unless you showcase.
I gotta keep it on me. It's the small water.
Nice.
We're
seeing a lot of waters for the call-ins today, which we appreciate.
Yeah. This thing gets me through the day.
Mm-hmm. Well, for all the listeners, go check out Enervate. Go listen to not only this latest release, but their entire discography is top tier shit. Dude, thanks for calling in. We're happy to make it work, and maybe we'll do another full Enervate podcast one of these days.
Of course, I'd love to be a part of it. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. Have a good rest of your day, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Y'all too.
Talking to
Later.
you.